going on, guys? Kurt here from MGG, and beside me is my G82 M4. Now today we're going to be doing a much needed mod, and while we can all have mixed feelings on how the front of the car looks, one thing I think we can all agree on is that it sits too high from factory. And that's why we are going to be installing a set of lowering springs from MMX Performance. It's going to be a quick, easy install. Stay tuned. Let's get started. Now, for those of you who don't know, MMX Performance, formerly known as MMR, has been in the game for the last 10 years. They specialize in high quality performance parts and accessories for BMW and Mini. Now, since last year, they rebranded from MMR to MMX. This really marked the next stage in their development as they chose to enhance their products and services to their customers. Now, in regards to their lowering springs, I decided to go with them because I think they offer the perfect blend of dynamics and enhanced looks. Getting into the install of these springs, it's actually pretty similar to the F8X chassis. A lot of the components are very similar to what we had to do in the past, and although this might be time consuming, it is a fairly straightforward process to do. For the process of the rear removal of the rear spring, it's pretty straightforward. The good thing about this is that the spring is in a separate component from the rear strut, so it makes it easier for removal. The rear control arm is pretty much what holds it in place, so all you need to do is to remove the two rear bolts that are holding it. You can do it from either the inner portion or the outer portion. We noticed from our experience in the past that removing the inner portion of the control arm is the easiest way to remove it. However, this might be a lengthy process because the bolt that's holding it in place is pretty long. If you do have an impact socket, it'll make the process move by much quicker. Now, with these springs, you're going to get about 30mm drop all around. At the end of the video, we're going to be showing you guys what the final results are with the height drop. But for now, enjoy the cinematics as we continue this install process. Now, when it comes to the front suspension, the process is also very straightforward. You will need a strut tower socket in order to remove the strut from the top of the hat. To do so, you will have to remove the rubber covering in addition to unplugging the EDC, but from there you can go ahead and start loosening everything. After that, you can go ahead and lower the strut using your jack. be sure to be careful not to damage the fender. Take your time and everything will pop out of place as it should. Now with the front spring removed, the only thing you'll need to do when installing the new spring is to transfer all of the old components, including the rubber boot, the rubber band stop, and making sure that it lines up properly. You're going to reverse everything you did initially to take it out. Make sure everything is torqued down to spec, and from there you can lower the car and be on your way. Alright, so it's been a few days since we installed the springs. Overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The ride is very similar to how it was stock. I do notice how lower the car sits, especially while driving. From some of the B-roll shots, you guys will see that it settled pretty nicely right on top of the tire. But overall, as far as the driving is concerned, what I can say is it's not gonna be a better replacement than coilovers. You do get the height adjustment, you do get a more sportier look and feel, but as far as dialing in your suspension and getting it as tight or as soft as you want it, there is a lot of limitations where that's concerned. I do overall like how it is right now, but as far as me taking it out for more aggressive or spirited driving or taking it to the track, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to handle. It would be nice to take it out to at least one autocross with the springs on to see how it compares. As I mentioned, doing springs are more of an aesthetic mod. You really can't go wrong with them as far as the price is concerned. I think it offers the right amount of drop for the car, and especially because the M4 sits lower on springs, I think it's a really nice compliment. Alright guys, and there you have it. Overall thoughts, very pleased with how the ride quality is. Now I am going to be providing a link for these springs in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. We are considering to supply MMX Performance parts on our website, so if you guys want to see it, let us know down below as well. Overall, I think it's a very cost-effective option to go with. No complaints as of right now. We are going to be exploring more suspension alternatives in the future. If you guys are enjoying all of the progress on the G82 so far and want to stay up to date with all of the builds on the channel, make sure you consider subscribing to MotoGear Garage. Tune in for more geared up content, and until then guys, we're gone.